Hello everyone. In today's class, let us see 10th class NCERT acids, bases and salts. Chapter chemical properties. Chemical properties. In previous videos, I have already explained the first chemical property, identification of acids and bases using indicators. First property I have already explained. What is the second property in chemical properties? When acid or base reacts with metals, what will happen? What will be the product? What is the third chemical property? Acid reacts with metal carbonates or bicarbonates. Metal bicarbonates. What will be the formed product? And fourth reaction, when acid react with base, what will be the product? What happened? Now let us see the fifth chemical property. When reaction of metallic oxides with acids, what will be the resultant product? Because in many competitive exams they will give you the what will be the product of all these common. If you learn the concept, whatever may be the example, you can easily write all the things. To understand reaction of metallic oxides and acids, we have metallic oxides are there. Usually metallic oxides, we have a beaker. I have taken a beaker. Inside that I have taken copper oxide powder, which is black in color. To this I am adding dilute HCl, dilute hydrochloric acid. So I have taken the solution of dilute hydrochloric acid, and in that we have the black color copper oxide is present, and I have stir well with the glass rod. With the help of glass rod, I have completely stirred the solution. Then what happened? The solution turns to blue-green color. The solution turns to blue-green color. And I completely observed that this black color is completely disappears. This copper oxide black color is completely disappeared, and blue-green color solution is formed. This blue-green color solution is because of copper chloride. Here what happened? I have taken a metal oxide and it reacts with acid, forms copper chloride is a salt and releases water. So initially whenever copper oxide is added to the dilute HCl, copper oxide is black in color, disappearance of black in color and forms the blue-green color solution. Blue-green color solution. Why? Because why this blue-green color? Because of presence of copper chloride. So metal oxides react with acid, forms the copper chloride like salt and water. So, for example, see this is example, copper oxide react with HCl. What will be the product? CuCl2, copper chloride. Copper reacts with chlorine and hydrogen reacts with oxygen. So now H2O. Here to balance this 2HCl. So here metal oxide react with acid, form salt and water. Usually neutralization. Base react with acid, forms salt and water. Very similar product here also happened. Acid react with metal oxide, form salt and water. So this is also metal oxide react with acid is also a kind of neutralization. Why? Because the metal oxide is usually basic in nature. That's why it forms the salt and water. So final conclusion of these reactions are nothing but metal oxides are metal oxides are basic in nature. In many competitive exams, they asked what is the nature of metal oxide. Basic in nature. That's why it easily react with acid and form salt and water, which is also a neutralization reaction. Metal oxides are basic in nature. Metal oxides are nothing but copper oxide. We have copper oxide, zinc oxide, and magnesium oxide. All these are basic in nature. In examination, they may ask you zinc oxide, the nature of zinc oxide. Basic in nature. Why? Because zinc is a metal and it is an oxide. Metal oxides are usually from this experiment basic in nature. How do we know that basic in nature? Because if it is a base, then only it reacts with acid, forms salt and water. Salt and water only produced in neutralization when react with acid and base. That's why metal reacts with oxygen. Metal oxides, metal oxide, this is copper is metal oxides. Metal oxides are basic in nature, easily react with acid, form salt and water. So with this I have completed the fifth property, reactions of metallic oxides with acids. So what will be the product? Salt and water. So these are the products. Depending on the metal, here salt is produced. So copper reacts with HCl, copper chloride is produced. Zinc reacts with HCl, zinc chloride is produced. Likewise, depending on the metals. But this statement is very, very important. Metallic oxides are basic in nature. Every competitive exams related to chemistry, one question is from this concept. Thank you.